At Australia House in central London. Let's take a look back at how the fight for marriage equality in Australia was won. What is a non-binding survey anyway? I mean, what the fuck is that? Fucking Australians. I mean, in Britain, we do it properly. Proper referendums. 6 months of lies and fear-mongering on both sides. The Prime Minister staking his entire political career on the outcome and resigning in shame. That's how to fucking go to the country. To me, a survey is someone with a clipboard in a Westfield shopping centre going, "Are you happy with your wash?" Do you think homosexuals, A, should be allowed to marry, B, should not be allowed to marry, C, should burn in the fires of hell for all eternity, the dirty sodomites, or D, don't know? No, Tim, don't get me wrong, I think it was a great thing to do and I would have voted proudly, as I always do whenever I'm involved in any democratic process. But that's the thing, Tim, I just don't understand why so many Australians were so annoyed that they were asked to have the debate in the first place. Oh, the debate encouraged hateful rhetoric to boil up to the surface. Good! That's a good thing. I don't want hateful bigotry silenced. I want it out in the open where I can hear it loud and clear. Debate is a good thing, even though it means that some people are going to say things that you don't want to hear, that you disagree with, that are plainly not true, or blatantly bigoted. But the thing is, when you allow bigots to voice their opinions freely, they usually end up discrediting their own argument by exposing how ridiculous their argument is. 70% of children raised by gay parents are obese. That's according to impartial research by the respected fringe group affectionately known as Stop the Fags. People talking about being gay as if it's some kind of illness. It's disgusting, but let's not pretend that the wankers that shout the loudest represent everyone who voted no, because they don't. And allowing people to air their opinions, extreme or otherwise, gives you the chance to argue against them and show that they're wrong. And in this case, win a resounding vote for marriage equality. Fucking brilliant. What a result. A result that was only made possible because the debate was allowed to happen. Because yes, the Prime Minister's a pussy and he should have passed the legislation anyway and the whole thing cost too much money and various other reasons, yeah? But debate. It's important, especially when it comes to something like gay rights, which, let's be honest, is a relatively recent development. Gay rights. In the UK, up to 1967, being gay wasn't just frowned upon, it was illegal. There are people alive living in this city who went to prison for it. In Tasmania, it was still illegal in 1997. Things have moved really fast. 25 years ago, the idea of marriage equality was a radical, almost extreme opinion. Now it's mainstream, and that is fucking brilliant. But you can't expect everyone to keep up without having a discussion about it, without persuading people it's the right way to go. You can't expect everyone's opinions and ideas of what's acceptable to change at the same speed as people in general. 20 years ago, a gay kiss on EastEnders was front page news, you know. Now there's a gay couple in the new Star Trek series, which is fucking nuts, because by the 23rd century you'd think they'd have found a cure for it, according to Stop the Fags, Tim. Well, a rather grey day here in London, but all the colours of the rainbow proudly hanging here outside Australia House. The Prime Minister, Malcolm Turnbull,